sight tightened something inside them. Some made the sign they'd learned as children. Some mouthed old names under their breath, fathers, sons, brothers, the dead who should have been riding with them. Others only stared because there are moments when the heart cannot decide whether it is made for grief or fury. At their center rode Théoden. The king sat straight in the saddle, older than the men around him, and somehow harder for it, as if the years had been hammered into him. Rather than laid on his mail was dark with damp. His cloak clung to his shoulders, and the gold in his hair looked pale in the thin morning light. He had the expression of a man who has already stepped past fear and found something colder and clearer on the other side. Théoden rode to the lip of the ridge and looked down on the white city bleed in smoke. For a moment he said nothing, and the Rohirrim heard only the wet click of bridles and the restless breathing of horses. Then the king lifted his sword, and his voice carried over the line like a horn call made of words. Arise, arise, riders of Théoden! Men straightened in their saddles as if yanked upright by the sound. Spears came up, shields shifted into place. The mist curled around helms and horse heads, and the whole host seemed to draw one long breath together. Fell deeds awake. The words were not comfort, they were a spark on dry tinder, reminding every rider that the hour for gentle hopes was past below. The enemy's fire smoldered like sores on the plain. Théoden's gaze swept his riders, farmers and lords, fathers and sons, then snapped back to the battlefield as if he could already see the path they would carve through it. Spear shall be shaken, shield shall be splintered. A shiver ran through the line, not of fear but of acceptance. This is what war cost. This is what it always costs. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. And suddenly the dawn didn't feel like a promise. It felt like a warning, bright enough to reveal everything that was about to be broken. He leaned forward in the saddle, sword still raised, and the command in his voice turned the entire ridge into a poised living weapon. Right now, right now, ride, ride to ruin on the world's ending. World's ending. Horns blared, the Rohirrim surged, first as a rolling movement, then as a gathering storm. The mist tore away before them as if it couldn't bear to cling to something so determined. And as the charge truly began, when the world narrowed to hooves breadth and the drop of the hill, Théoden shouted the word that became their heartbeat, their banner, their defiance. Death! The riders answered him like thunder.